Hey, it's your host Lego Brat 86. Back at you. I'm gonna do my gaming pickups videos for all of April and part of May, because the only other game that I have not picked up this month is the Legend of Zelda that was on the Wii U that's being remade for the Switch. That's the only other game that I'm getting this month that I've already paid off and everything. So we're gonna start off with the oldest. So the oldest console I got, and that is the Super Nintendo and Super Famicom. So let me get these in order. So, alright. So, first off is Aero the Acrobat. I got it for about $10. A little bit of a damaged label, but hey, what you gonna do? It's a $10 game. Daffy Duck The Marvin Missions, $12 actually. Michael Jordan Chaos in the Windy City. It's basically a platformer where Michael Jordan is the champ. Pieces. And then I got Super Scope 6 the game. I still got to get the adapter to play this. And then Top Gear by Kemco, which was one of my first 3 games that I had ever owned on the Super Nintendo. I just had to recently replace it, and it's all better now, right? And then I've got, I'll be doing a review on this game soon. RGT85 has already done a review of this game, but I ordered it off of Amazon for $20. I want to do a review. Basically a fighter with 6 characters. The 6 characters are right here on the box. It's called Unholy Knight, and you either choose the light side or the dark side. 3 characters for light, 3 characters for the dark. You're trying to prevent the Lord of vampires from coming back alive into this world, and it's a fun game. Challenging towards the end, because you eventually have to face yourself, and that's where I die immediately. I paid $5 for the Japanese version of Chrono Trigger. Now, I got the US version on my SNES Classic. I just wanted a physical copy, and can't go any cheaper than $5, whereas this game typically goes for $80 to $100 just the cartridge, so I think that's a good deal for my Super Nintendo back there. And then I got Poppin' Twinbee, a recommendation from John Riggs on Metal Jesus channel. It's a very fun game. If you've ever wanted to play a game where you save your girlfriend from an army of fruits and vegetables that are trying to shoot you out of the sky, if you hate fruits and vegetables, this is your game. Can't do much better than that. And then you got the other 2 Parodius games, Parodius Da and, for the Super Nintendo at least, these are the other 2 Parodius games that are in the trilogy for the Super Nintendo. And that's all of the Super Nintendo games I purchased. And going on through the Nintendo games, I'm going to go from Game Boy through Game Boy Advance. So let me just get my area organized just a tad bit. Now, Game Boy. So I don't know if this one made it in the last one, but I think Turok I had last time, but I don't remember if it was on the video. So there's Turok, $6.95. Parodius Da, same Parodius game that was one of those for the Super Nintendo for the Game Boy. Mary Kate and Ashley Pocket Planner. It's just a pocket planner with mini games, and I use it to plan out my YouTube videos, which is nice. Because unlike Google Plus, this doesn't require anything but the internal save battery that is on there to plan out videos. And I plan them out a week ahead, even though sometimes the internet doesn't like working with me. And then, so I got, no, this is, oh, yeah, that's right. I don't know if I've shown you I got both Oracle of the Ages and Oracle of the Seasons for Legend of Zelda. The only thing I'm missing for the Game Boy Color collection of Legend of Zelda is Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening DX. I also got Lego Alpha Team and Pokemon Yellow. I think I got it the week after Lent, so. And then I got Crash Bandicoot the Huge Adventure on Game Boy Advance, and it's different, you know. And I got it complete in box, but unfortunately, when I first got it, I got it at a movie trading company, and the game was missing from the box, and it still felt like the game was in there, but it was just the box, the wrapping, and the manual. And so I went and got the game for free, and then they let me keep the box because what use is a box without the game? So yeah, I just did an even trade for the game and was able to keep the box as well. So that's interesting tidbit for you. If you ever get a complete in box game that does not have the game, and you get it from your local gaming store or whatnot, they will, if they have the game in stock, they will replace the game for free, and most of the time they will let you keep the box that the game was supposed to come in. So that's that. Going on with the games that I recently got, I got Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze and Shantae Happy Meal Hero Ultimate Edition, which has all of the DLC. Of course, I've already got the CD unsealed from the PlayStation 4 version because the PlayStation 4 version came with a CD. I ordered the Ultimate Edition for Switch because why not? I've already got all the DLC and everything on PS4. I don't need it on. I just want it on the Switch for the portability aspect. And all of the Ultimate Editions come with this art book. And of course, that was a year ago, or no, 2 years ago that it came out on the PS4. And the Ultimate Edition just came out on the PS4 2 months ago. And the Ultimate Edition for the Switch just came out this past week. So I recommend getting it because it comes with everything minus for the kickbacks, minus the collector's coin and the t-shirt and having your name inscribed in the game. But it's already too late for that because the Ultimate Edition is already out. So, just saying. Alright. And then I got 6 PlayStation 3 titles and 1 PlayStation 4 title that is new that's not on virtual or not on the eShop. So I got Brutal Legend, a very heavy metal-esque type game. You're hunting down the souls of evil spirits for Ozzy Osbourne, which is also known as the devil in this game. Iron Man came out when the Iron Man 1 came out. Has a pretty good game aesthetic, but not the best. So, I mean, the controls are a little bit wonky for the flight mechanics. I just couldn't wrap my head around it. So, but I'm still playing it, so I'm still learning how to do all controls properly. Heavenly Sword is a game that came out shortly after the PS3's initial release. It does not have trophy/achievements, I don't think. I got a couple levels in. Once again, I was just testing it out. Star Wars The Force Unleashed and Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2. Lots of gameplay footage of those games, and it's been a really, well, I like these games, but at the same time, I'm a big Star Wars fan, and this, for me, 10 years after its release, getting them for $10, yeah, they were $10 a pop, but I got them for $6 at GameStop. So, I mean, I got a really good deal on them. So I just picked them both up because I'm working on a complete PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, and PlayStation 3 Star Wars collection. I've already got a complete Super Nintendo Star Wars collection, and I'm working on a Game Boy through Game Boy Advance complete Star Wars gaming collection as well. So it'll be neat once I have all that. And then I'm still working on a 90s PC gaming Star Wars gaming collection, which I will show you the first game I repurchased for that in a moment. Port Royale 3. I would say that it's a mix between Sid Meier's Civilization Revolution and Pirates of the Caribbean. Because you can battle ships in the Caribbean, and you can choose to become a pirate or a trade ship. If you become a trade ship, you don't really want to attack any ships because then you won't be allowed any other ports. But other than the ports that were just open that are not under martial law. But it's a fun game. It's a very strategical game. You try to be able to, if you want to live if you wish you could travel back in time and live in the 1600s when they were starting to colonize the Caribbean, this is the game for you. Because it is a challenging trade adventure, and you can either choose to be a trader or a trading ship or a pirate and take out all the trading ships and earn your own loot that way. And then for PS4, I think I only added one other game to my collection the past few months, and this might have been in the previous video. I have no idea. I know I haven't bought any PS4 games recently. This one might not have made the cut because I think I bought it after I made the last pickups video. That is Dragon Ball FighterZ, and I've been playing a little bit of it, and this is the first time I've ever had to get like an online service just to get all the trophies in one game. So if you're going to get this game and you want all the trophy/achievements, you'll need to have the online service. No joking there. Because there was like, you have to play 3 cooperative tournaments. You have to rank up to a certain level. And the only way to rank up is in the multiplayer mode, not the story mode. So I could have gotten all the 10 to 15 trophies for completing the story mode, but that would not have gotten me all 25 to 28 trophies. Half of the trophies are on online versus modes, and unfortunately, if you don't have the online service, it won't work for you, or you won't be able to get all the trophies. Let's just say that. Once again, I told you I was going to show you my first Star Wars PC game. Now, you have to you have to think strategically because I need to see if all. Okay. Yoda Stories is an action RPG game. I've got it in the Big Boss PC. The only problem is, as you can see, it's in the Italian version, and I bought it off the U.S. Amazon store. Why an Italian version be on the U.S. Amazon store? I have no earthly idea. But it did come from the San Francisco Library, so I'm guessing they had a sale at the San Francisco Library for this version. The store that sent it to me purchased it and has sold it on the U.S. store since they found it in the U.S. Doesn't work on my PC because I don't have the Italian language as a PC preference. But I'm going to keep it anyway, because this just proves that no matter where you order a game, whether it be off of Amazon or from GameStop.com, you can still get games that won't work on the hardware that you have. So, like, if I bought a PlayStation 4 off of Amazon.com, I could possibly get the PAL version, which wouldn't work on my PS4 for America because PS4s are region locked. So, just a word of advice. Make sure the only thing it said was complete in box. It did not even say that it was the Italian version of the game, which is a failure in marketing, in my opinion. But if you can look past that, it does look great in the game room once I will have it built in the new house. The new house will be built in about a year, but just letting you know, this is going to be on one of the shelves. And then for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Collector and me, I got the Legendary decks because they were on sale at Wally World for $20. And then I bought the first ever structure deck that I had when I was a kid, Dragon's Roar. So my goal is to have all 5 of the original boxed card decks that I've initially owned. So that would be Yugi, Kaiba, Pegasus, Joey, Dragon's Roar, and then the next decks that I did was Yugi Reloaded and Kaiba Reloaded. And those are the only ones that I'm really interested in getting. So if you have those and want to do a trade or something, I would be happy to do so. Just message me in the comments down below. And what else? Yeah, Toys R Us just closed down their doors last month, and let me see, what 3? Oh, that's right. This one, this one, this one. So let me get the other 2. So I bought 5 Lego sets at the closing of Toys R Us, and I will always remember what sets they were because it was the day before Toys R Us closed in the United States. So I got this guy, the buildable figure for the Praetorian Guard. I got the buildable figure for Kylo Ren. And then I got these 3 Brickhead figurines at that store as well. I got, and these are older Brickheads, of course. I got the Beast from Beauty and the Beast. I got Wonder Woman with her hawk shield, and I got Aquaman. Those are the 5 sets that I got at Toys R Us the day before my local Toys R Us closed. And then, of course, I bought the new Solo mini Brickhead figurines from the new Star Wars film that's coming out. And then I also bought all 4 of the Avengers Infinity War Brickheads, Star-Lord, Gamora, Thanos, and Iron Man suit 52 or 54, I can't remember off the top of my head. I also bought Chewbacca and Han Solo, which were the 2 that came out for the Solo Star Wars story arc. If you want me to do a review on any of these games or anything, just let me know. I would be more than happy to do gameplay footage of any video game that I just showed you. Just let me know in the comments down below which one you would like to see. And it will probably be posted from, unless it's a PlayStation 4 video, it will probably be posted from the computer's camera after I had shot the video. But I am hoping to at least have one video up every week. Next week, from the 16th to the 21st, I will not be in town, so I don't think I'll be uploading a video that week. But I will at least, hopefully, every single week afterwards, I will have 1 to 2 videos a week, typically on a Wednesday or a Friday, because those are my days off now from my work. And then I will hopefully have a video up on those 2 days. They might not be consistently at the same time, but I will try and have every single video up at least on one of those 2 days. But we will wait and see. So once again, there's not going to be any videos next week until there's not going to be any videos next week, since I will be leaving the first day I'm off and then be gone throughout the weekend until Monday. So I will not see y'all next week. But I just wanted to do an update video and a gaming's pickups and what I have picked up from various stores and stuff recently. And catch you later. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Once again, this is Lego Brat 86 signing out. If you would like to have more consistent video content, if you like my content and would like more consistent video content, please leave a like on the video, and also consider joining my Patreon for as little as $1. You could help this channel grow into something great. I believe my $50 tier will get you entered into a drawing of a game of my choice that I'm going to be giving away that month. And I mean, you could even do up to $700, and I will travel to your location and film a video with you in it once a month. So just let me know in the comments down below if you like my tiers. And then $75, I believe, will get you a game of your choice. A game of your choice that I will go out and get for you and shipped to you. So the $50 and the $75 tier will get you. So the $25 tier will get you entered into a drawing, a random hat drawing that will allow you to possibly win a game that I choose to give you. The game will be posted at the beginning of the month, and on the 15th of the month afterwards, Patreons will be notified what games, who won what games. And then $75 each person in that tier, and there's only, I think, 10 people that are allowed in that tier, will receive a game of their choice up to a $60 game of their choice. I'm not going to go out and get somebody Earthbound just because they want it. That's not in that promise. But like any reasonably priced retro game or whatever games y'all would like for your specific consoles, if y'all either don't have the money to pay for it, or y'all don't really want to purchase this game, but y'all would rather have it gifted to you, I would, if you do $75, you get a game of your choice every month, up to $75. That includes if I buy online, shipping and handling. That includes if I buy it at a gaming store. I would have to pay the price of the game, whether it be used or new, and it would have to equal $75 or less for not only the game, but also the not only the game, but the shipping to your location as well. That has to be included in that as well. So $60 is the limit on the price of the game, and then that gives me a $15 budget to get it shipped out to you. And if you do join my Patreon for those two tiers, make sure that your address is correct. And then if you join the tier where I will fly out to you once a month, or I will drive out to you once a month in a random drawing, because those will every tier minus the $75 tier that is higher than $75 will be a random drawing. So and the way it'll work is every single month I do a random drawing. At the beginning of the month, I let you know who won that drawing, and then you tell me what weekend or what day you're available, and we go around your hometown looking for whatever games we can get, and we'll do a video of your choice on what subject you would like on the channel through that partnership. And then you've already got a YouTube channel, but it's a very small YouTube channel just like mine, then I can also help you out there as well. So just if you would like to join my Patreon, I would be more than happy to allow you. I allow as many people as I think. I mean, the $1 tier is unlimited. The $5 and the $10 tier are unlimited. It's only the upper tiers that are very, very limited, because I have to have a specific amount of people that I can draw each month. And I believe that the drawings I have 12 people that are allowed on the flying list, and I draw one the first month. That one is out of the hat until the end of the year, where they can either be redrawn again because all the names go back into the hat at the end of the year. So, but that's a channel update, and then check out Lego Brat 86's Patreon, and also please subscribe and also hit the bell for the notifications for when I post a new video if you like the content. When I do gaming reviews, might be the only time other than game playthroughs that I will do a full-on capture with the computer while I'm reviewing the game. But for my Pickups video, I show the game cartridge in whatever case it is in. So just notifying you for that. And I tell you whether it's a fun game or what the premise of the game is in the video. So just letting you know, that's what to expect. I typically do a Pickups video every 2 months. And I try and do a live stream at least once a week, if at that. I know I've been on a little bit of a hiatus, but work's been calling me in constantly, gotten plenty of hours of overtime, and I'm just trying my best with the time I have to do videos and all that sort of stuff. So just be aware that I am trying, and I am trying to get content out to you as fast as possible. And I love doing YouTube as a hobby, and I would love to start doing it full time. But to that end, I also need to exert the cost of running the channel as well. So if y'all would like to help in paying for the cost of running the channel, y'all can help me by pledging to my Patreon account every month, and for as little as $1, you can pledge up to the Patreon account, and each one has a different retro game poster cover attached to it, and I hope that y'all will consider supporting. It will really help me be able to put videos on the screen more and more often, and it will help me be able to better serve content relayed to what y'all would like to see more so than what I just want to do. If I had my choice, I'd just be doing the Lego games all over the place, and I wouldn't be doing a lot of the other retro games that don't really have a lot of videos up on YouTube as of yet. But I would be doing those games more so than the other titles, you know. But, yeah, I want to hear from y'all. What game from my collection, from my previous collection videos, and from my current collection videos do you want me to do? And what items, Lego sets or otherwise, would y'all be interested in seeing on the channel? Would y'all be interested in seeing Classic Pirate, Pirates of the Caribbean, Star Wars? What sets would y'all like for me to review if I reviewed any? And yeah, that's all I got for you for this video. But let me know what videos y'all want to, what video games y'all want to see gameplay footage of. I've already got a couple in mind once I get good enough to get a couple of levels to get the initial game completed. I'm at least going to do these two once I get proficient enough to finish all the levels, because this is kind of like a maze sometimes. I've gotten past the first level in this one. If y'all would like me to review Poppin' TwinBee, I know I'm going to do an Unholy Night review. And I've gotten up to the 5th level in Kekmo's Top Gear. Haven't gone any further, like 4th or 5th level in that one. But yeah, all the Super Nintendo games I'm starting to get more and more proficient at. As the Super Nintendo Classic Edition has helped me figure out how to complete some of the levels that I was unable to do the timing right, such as the Super Star Wars games. But yeah, just let me know what y'all would like to see video content wise for my collection. And my next video will be the games that are on my SNES Classic Edition, just to let y'all know. The virtual games, because I do have a hat to SNES Classic Edition, and I will more than likely have all of the games. I will luckily have all of the games for the Super Nintendo Classic Edition. All the games on the Super Nintendo on my Super Nintendo Classic Edition that were licensed by Nintendo for the United States, and all the NES games on the Super Nintendo Classic Edition. As I've already got the folders set up, I just have to do it on like a flash drive converter. So we'll see what I can do with that. And I might even do a video on that. I have not decided yet, but on how to do that. But there's been a couple of other channels that have already done videos on that. So I'm going to copy what the other channels let me know to do. But yeah, just letting y'all know what's coming up on the channel. And by the end of next month, or maybe the month after, depending on when I get that flash drive attachment for the SNES Classic Edition, or the split port for the SNES Classic Edition, then I will probably do a video on reloading the SNES Classic Edition. And I know lighting here is horrible, but that's just because the sun's about to go down in Texas. And that's all I got to say about that. And once again, I'm going to let y'all go. Sorry, I rambled on for about 5 to 10 minutes after I already said I was cutting the feed. But I felt it was important that y'all know what is coming up for the channel. And if you would like, you can add funds to the channels so that I can start doing more videos on I'm hoping to do, the only way that I can add more video time and rely less on my current job is to have Patreon supporters that would be willing to pay at least $1 each month for me to add more videos each week. My goal is to do at least two videos each week from here on out, with no Patreons and with no editing whatsoever. But once again, the Patreons only have to donate if they really, really want to. If they like my content a lot, they can donate if they want to. But I'm not forcing y'all to. I'm not begging. I'm not asking. But just think about it. And if y'all are interested, Patreon page is on my channel's homepage. Facebook fan page is on my channel's homepage. You can message me on Twitter or Facebook if you want a specific video done without having to join any of the tiers. Tier 1 on the Patreon, which is just $1 a month. I'll go out and get the game that y'all want me to gameplay footage, and y'all can still request it for free. But if y'all request it for free, I'm not obligated to have to play that game. Whereas on the Patreon page, if you donate $1, I have to at least do one video of me playing the game, whether I want to or not. So that's just an incentive for you guys. If y'all don't see a game that if y'all have a game that y'all really want me to play that I really don't like playing, so I don't really like playing sports games. But if y'all donate $1, then I would at least have to play one level of the sports game of your choice. Or I typically play mostly RPGs and Lego games. And that's just what I grew up on, and that's what I like playing. But yeah, if you wanted to, you could ask me to do any game that you wanted through that $1 Patreon pledge, and you've got at least one video of gameplay footage. Not necessarily a whole review, but at least one video of at least 30 minutes of me playing the game, because I don't play a lot of FPSs or anything like that. But you would at least have one video of me playing the game, just to show that I do care. And but if you don't, you could always message. If you don't want to donate, you can always message me on Twitter, Facebook, or you could PM me on YouTube, and I would be more than happy to see if the game is something I would be be willing to play for you without any donation. But with the donation, I would not be able to refuse your request. Whereas with the donation, I would not be able to refuse your request. But if y'all didn't donate, then I would be able to decide for myself whether the game was worth my time or not. This is your host, Lego Brad 86, also known as Austin Egerman, signing off.